Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to biology class. We are discussing fourth chapter, that is excretion. In that a small sub-concept is mechanism of urine formation. How urine is formed? What processes are going on inside the nephron? Today I am discussing about this topic. Okay, there are four steps involved in urine formation. Four steps. What are those? See, I have written this side. Four steps. First one is glomerulus filtration. Second one is tubular reabsorption. Third one is tubular secretion. Fourth one is formation of hypertonic solution. These are the four steps involved in urine formation. Once again, there are four steps involved in urine formation. First one is glomerulus filtration. Second one is tubular reabsorption. Third one is tubular secretion. Fourth one is formation of hypertonic solution. These are the four steps or four stages. What is the first one? Glomerulus filtration. What is glomerulus? What is the filtration? What is glomerulus? Glomerulus means a finest blood vessels present inside the nephron. Once observe this diagram. This is glomerulus. What is glomerulus? Finest blood vessels. These finest blood vessels formed from afferent arteriole. Glomerulus formed from afferent arteriole. Here, afferent arteriole size is or diameter is larger or wider. Glomerulus or finest blood vessels diameter is very less. It has less narrow. Afferent arteriole blood vessel size is wider, whereas glomerulus finest blood vessels size is very less and diameter is very less. It has less narrowness. It is wider. It is narrow. More diameter is in size, less diameter. More diameter in afferent arteriole, less diameter in glomerulus. Tell me now, what is glomerulus? Finest blood vessels. It has less narrowness. It has less diameter. A tube is very smaller in size. Okay. What is filtration? Filtration means glomerulus means the finest blood vessels. Filtration means nephrons are structural functional unit of kidneys. It goes on filtration process. It helps in filtering the blood It helps in removal of waste materials from the blood. Filtration nothing but it separates or removal of waste products from the blood is called filtration. So here the filtration process going on by the glomerulus. Okay, so that is the first step, glomerulus filtration. This is the first process or first stage in the formation of urine, glomerulus filtration. Remember it? It is the first stage involved in urine formation. See here, afferent arteriole is present. Afferent arteriole. What is afferent arteriole? Arterioles are formed from arteries. Arteries can be divided into finest blood vessels. Those are called as arteriole. What is the main function of artery? Or what are the main functions of arteries? Arteries are blood vessels which supply oxygenated blood to the kidneys along with waste products. So this blood vessel, arteries contains oxygenated blood or O2 blood loaded with waste products. Okay, these are passing to the nephrons. What are those? Oxygenated blood with waste products. It comes from arteries after afferent arteriole. Now, oxygenated blood is present in the arteriole along with waste products. Okay. See, the blood contains oxygenated blood along with waste products. These are present inside the afferent arteriole. Afferent arteriole carries oxygenated blood with waste products. Remember it? Inside the blood vessel has oxygenated blood with waste products. These will reach us to the glomerulus. Glomerulus, these are finest blood vessels. Due to narrowness of glomerulus, pressure increases. That is called ultra pressure. See, this is a long tube attaching small tube. This is long tube attaching small tube. When passing of water from long tube to small tube, pressure is increases. Same pressure is present inside the glomerulus. That is called ultra pressure. When pressure is increases, filtration process is going on. Then some amount of nutrients are reaching to the down. When pressure is increases in the glomerulus, some useful nutrients or waste products and water molecules are reaching to the downwards from glomerulus to Bowman's capsule. See, a blind cup-shaped structure is called as Bowman's capsule. This is Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule has holes. Here holes are present. Keep in your mind. Those are called as podocytes. Very most important. It's made up of podocyte. It has holes. The substances are passing down through the holes only. A filtration process is going on due to pressure. Then materials like useful nutrients, waste products and water molecules are passing down through the Bowman's capsule into the PCT. This is the PCT region. This is the PCT region. See, PCT means proximal convoluted tubule. Due to narrowness, pressure increases, filtration is going on. Waste products, nutrient molecules and water molecules are passing down from Bowman's capsule to PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. This is the first process or first stage involved in urine formation. See, glomerulus filtration. Which pressure is present? Ultra pressure. Which filtration is going on? Ultra filtration. Just keep in your mind which pressure? Which pressure it is? Ultra pressure. Which filtration going on? Ultra filtration is going on. So here, water molecules, waste products and useful nutrients are passing down. These are present in the PCT now. These all products are called as primary urine. Keep in your mind. What is primary urine? The substances which contains useful nutrients, water molecules and waste products. This is called primary urine. Primary urine does not contain blood cells. Urine is equal to the blood, but the main difference is in urine there is no blood cells. That is the main difference. Keep in your mind. Here, primary urine is produced. What is primary urine? Useful nutrients, waste products and water molecules. Okay. Do you know, children, when these substances are passing through the PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, 75% of water absorbing by PCT. It absorbs 75% of water. Remember, that is the first stage, glomerulus filtration. Okay. Second one, tubular reabsorption. Here tubular means what? Tubular, tube. Reabsorption means again it absorbing. Again it's taking inside. Re means again. Absorption means taking. Retaking or again collecting or again absorbing. That is called reabsorption. Here tube collects or absorb again. What type of molecules are again getting back into the tube? Remember here, tubular reabsorption. It collects different types of molecules. What are those, do you know? It absorbs such as glucose, amino acids, vitamin C, potassium, calcium, sodium, chlorides and 75% of water. How much percent of water is absorbing? 75% of water is absorbing. Where it takes place? At the site of PCT. This is reabsorbing. Here materials are passing down through this tube. When it is passing through this tube, it collects 75% of water. It's absorbing. Okay, that is a tubular reabsorption. Means what is reabsorption? The peritubular capillaries. Do you know peritubular capillaries? See, these all are peritubular capillaries. Peri means around. Tubular means tubes. Capillaries means finest blood vessels. These capillaries are around this tube. Peritubular capillaries. So the peritubular capillaries around the PCT, this is the proximal convoluted tubule, reabsorbs all the useful nutrients. What are those? Such as glucose, amino acids, potassium, calcium, vitamin C, sodium, chlorides, and 75% of water. Remember it. It's very most important. How much percentage of water is reabsorbing? 75% of water. Okay. Coming to third one. Tubular secretion. What is tubular? Tube. This total tube. See, this is the tube. This is the tube. Secretion. Secretion means what? Secretion means here producing the movement of materials one place to another place. That is called secretion. Movement of materials one place to another place is called as secretion. Here tube is secreting some nutrients into the tube. See, what are those? This is a tube. This is a tube. This tube is secreting some substances. What are those? Once listen carefully. It is the active secretion of waste products by the blood capillaries into the urinary tubule. This is the urinary tubule. These blood capillaries are secreting some materials into the tube. What are those? It ensures removal of all the waste products from the blood. Actually, in this process, what happened, do you know? Waste material should be eliminated. That is the first one. Second one is this maintain proper concentration of pH of urine. How it is possible? Some materials are removed. Some materials are adding. What type of materials? Listen carefully. Those are Na plus, Cl minus, and H plus. These are secreted into the tube. See what happened here? Third one is tubular secretion. This is the tube. This is the tube. At the site of DCT, this tube was secreted some ions into this tube. Releases some nutrients into this tube. What type of nutrients? Na plus, Cl minus, H plus. These ions are entered into this tube. Why? Because to maintain proper pH of urine. Because of it maintain proper pH of urine. See, some substances are more concentration. Some substances are less concentration. Yes or no? For this, to maintaining this balance of ions, this tube secretes some useful nutrients into the tube. What are those? Na plus, Cl minus, H plus ions are released into this tube. Ensure that it will remove the waste products. What are those waste products? Do you know? See, those are urea, uric acid, creatinine, salt ions. Those are K plus ions. and everything, etc. Remember it? Here 2 points are there. One is ions are secreting inside the tube. Second one is a removal of waste materials like urea, uric acid, creatinine. That is the third step, tubular secretion. Secretion means movement of materials from one place to another place. Tube is releasing some ions into the tube. Okay, coming to fourth one, formation of hypertonic solution. Fourth step. How concentrated urine is formed? How it is possible? See here, listen carefully. At the site of PCT, 75% of water reabsorbed. At the site of loop of Henle, 10% of filtrate passed out to the tube. Okay. Then remaining materials becomes concentrated. Take for example 100% of blood is reached into the glomerulus. Here filtration process going on. 75% of water is reabsorbing at the site of PCT. Remaining here, what happened at the site of loop of Henle, 10% of water will be passed out. Here 75%, here 10%. Total 85% of water should be passed out or reabsorbed. Remaining percentage, 15% is there out of 100. 75 plus 10, 85% of materials are reabsorbed. Remaining 15% of substances are present inside this tube. So this is very concentrated urine. Now concentrated urine is formed. Okay. Here one condition that is very most important. The hormone is secreted when the concentrated urine is to be passed out. One hormone is secreted, released. Do you know which hormone? That is vasopressin. That name is vasopressin. See. Finally, fourth step. Concentrated urine is formed. This urine is reaches to the collecting tube. At the site of collecting tube, one hormone is released that is called vasopressin. Vasopressin, another name is ADH. ADH. ADH means A means anti, D means diuretic, H means hormone. See here I am writing anti diuretic hormone. Anti-diuretic hormone ADH. It is also called as vasopressin. When this hormone is released, when concentrated urine is to be passed out, on the time only this hormone will release. Keep in your mind. Okay. Sometimes this hormone do not released. This hormone does not release sometimes due to deficiency of this hormone. Then what happened, do you know? See, it causes excessive, repeated, dilute urine to be passed out. That is called diabetes insipidus. See, I have done. Diabetes insipidus. See. Diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus is one of the disease. Some members they are going always washroom, continuous urination, excessive urine will be released, and repeated urination, and dilute urination should be passed out. That disease is called as diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus. That is the disease. Okay. This is the concept, children. Just remember it once again. I explained these 4 steps. What is the topic name? Mechanism of urine formation. How urine is formed in our body. That is the topic name. There are 4 stages involved in the urine formation. There are, first one, glomerulus filtration. Filtration process is going on at the site of glomerulus. Second one, tubular reabsorption. This tube will be reabsorbed at the site of PCT. 75% of water is reabsorbed. At the site of loop of Henle, 10% of water will be reabsorbed. Keep in your mind. Next one, tubular secretion. This tube at the site of DCT, some ions will be released in this tube because to maintain proper concentration of pH of urine. Some ions, what type of ions will be released? Na plus, Cl minus, H plus ions are released in this tube. Here, some substances like urea and uric acid, creatinine will be removed. To maintain proper pH of urine, it will release these substances, these nutrients at the site of DCT. That is third one, tubular secretion. Fourth one, formation of hypertonic solution. Finally, what happened? 75% of water will be reabsorbed, 10% of water will be reabsorbed at the site of loop of Henle. Out of 100, 85% of water will be reabsorbed, remaining 15% of water will be there. So 15% means it is very highly concentrated solution. Okay, that is hypertonic urine. Hypertonic urine. Remember it. On the time at the site of collecting tube, one hormone will release. That is vasopressin or antidiuretic hormone. See here how written. What is that one? Vasopressin hormone. Vasopressin. See, I am writing here. Vasopressin. Vasopressin or antidiuretic hormone. This hormone releases when the concentrated urine is to be passed out. Remember. Okay. If this hormone deficient in our body, then what happened? It causes excessive, repeated, dilute urination called as diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus. This is the topic, mechanism of urine formation. I hope you understand. If you do not understand, watch this video twice or thrice, then you will get full clarity. Thank you so much. Thank you for be patient. Thank you.